Hey, this is Kathy with Lone Tree Rustics, and today I'll be crafting with my daughter Caitlin. So she's over here, I'm here. We have a girls' day and we are not showing our faces because we have no makeup on. So you guys are just gonna have to deal with from here down. Anyways, what we're gonna do today is we're going to make a fun little project. And I am going to go through and show you what supplies. So Caitlin's gonna show what she has on her side, and then I'll show you where you can get those supplies, or tell you where you can get those supplies. So Caitlin, you wanna show them what you have here?
I have the fake, is it like fake cork cutouts that I've already pre-cut out. And then the wood pile from Hobby Lobby, already pre-cut out. And then I have some dry lavender, some black push pins, and then a little glass jar.
Yeah, so as you can imagine, what we're doing is we're actually making a really cute and trendy little shelf sitter. And so what we're gonna do is this. She said that she had the cork. This is actually fabric, y'all, and you can get it over in the Hobby Lobby section. So I'll kind of put it up close so you can see. It's got a little bit of gold in it. It's really, really cute. So I got 1/4 yard, but I think I even got way too much. So you can cut way back on how much you get for this project. She has some, like she said, some black tacks. I got those actually for, don't have the package right here. Yes, I do. You can see I got those on clearance at Hobby Lobby for what, 74 cents? And but they also had some other decorative tacks, which I'll be using for my project. So she's going to be using the black. I'm going to be using these this kind of antique gold. And then one thing that you'll want to pick up is some stick fast. This you can get on Amazon. I'm sure you can get it at the stores too, but it is the CA thick. And this will help glue our boards together. Like she said, we have these pre-cut, so I do have a little miter saw at home, so I went ahead and measured out those measurements. You can see I have a ruler here, so this board I cut to about 9 inches long, and this is about 5.5 inches wide. Okay, so the one piece is that. This piece here, the small piece, is about 2 3/4 inch long, and then the width, of course, is the same. So we're going to show you what we did here, but I cut out a bunch of other little projects out of this, but you guys, I did get this for 40% off. It's at the wood pile. They come in big long planks, and they're called natural weathered wood bundles. So you get 2 in a package. Of course, it's a lot longer because I've cut off we've cut out 3 different projects because we're gonna use them for 2 other projects as well. So you can see that they're $12.99 for the bundle, which might seem kind of pricey, but actually if you get them at 40% off, it's actually a pretty good deal. So and you can use them for multiple projects. So I'm going to set those aside. And then some other things. She said we both have a little glass bottle here. These I picked up at Hobby Lobby for 50% off. So we're going to be removing the corks from them for this project. But I did want to let you know where I got those. And then the 2, once you cut the boards, what you'll see us doing is I've made like a mixture here. You could use stain, but what I did was I used some burnt umber and just some pure black, the folk art paint, and made just a little water mixture here. and that's how we're gonna get started, is kind of cleaning up these edges here. Also, what we got was some distressed ink, and you can see what we'll do with that as well. We have some nippers for our floral, and we're gonna get started here. And Caitlin got the dried lavenders. I actually picked those up last season at Trader Joe's. I mean, you can get lavender pieces a lot of different places, farmers markets, they have them there. If you wanted to do dried florals, or I actually got this stem at, there was a lot more to it, but I did get this stem at Hobby Lobby, $5.99, and I usually wait on their florals to get the 40 to 50% off. So I'll be using these florals today. So what we're gonna do is show you from start to finish how we're gonna make this cute little shelf. So Caitlin, I'm gonna be cutting out my project, so she's gonna go through and kind of step you through the project here for a little bit while I'm cutting.
So I'm first going to start out by just painting the edges of this and distressing the wood just a little bit by using the watered down paint. And you want to make sure you don't get a lot on there.
Yeah, that is just basically just to make your project look cleaner, but it really does match up quite well. So I think it does, don't you?
Yeah, it does. It matches up really well.
So when I'm cutting this fabric, guys, I'm just like cutting, using my boards as templates a lot of the time. And I'm just tracing here, so. Go ahead and do that. What you could do, but these, like the edges that she's painting up there, they do dry pretty quickly. So, but if you wanted to ensure, and I don't have it with me here today, but if you wanted to use like a hot air gun or something to dry that up a little quicker, you could always do that. But
So that doesn't take too long. You're just really doing the edges, and then I'm gonna grab the distressed ink and go around the edges for this.
okay, you want to show them how you're going to do that? Kind of get up closer and show them a little bit here. And I will take that, go ahead and do my board as well.
I'm just gonna go and kind of lightly go around the edges here and just rub it so it distresses just a little bit. It's already pretty dark, but it just adds a little bit more of a distressed look on it.
Yeah, it might be kind of hard to see, but when you're in person here, you can tell. You can tell it does add a little bit of character to it. I'm doing the same thing here. I'm going to go ahead and, while I'm cutting, go ahead and do my edges too for mine. There we go. Let those dry. Where you guys cut the wood, you can see that I'm going to go ahead and, my saw blade chipped out some of that wood a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and just cover it with a little bit of this water paint mixture as well. Alrighty. And just set that aside. I think we're good. Yeah, so we'll just put this aside so I don't spill it, huh? All right, so Caitlin's got her started. I'm still cutting, so Caitlin, do you want
to? All right. So now I'm just gonna kind of see where I want everything placed. So with the wood, we're gonna be taking this longer panel and then the shorter panel, and we're gonna attach it here at the bottom of the vase right here. So I'm just making sure it's level and kind of where I want it before I stick the glue. Should I put this on here first?
No, I would go ahead and just glue
it first?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would probably put it, when you're applying the glue, just put it right along the edge here. And you guys, this stuff works really fast. So we did a test piece before we get started here, and it really does adhere nice. And so yeah, you can do that. I don't know where that test piece is, but yeah, it really does do a good job.
Just gonna find the edge. I'm gonna apply glue.
Get all this out of my way.
And just did a very small amount. So about good.
Yep. So just put it down there and just make sure that it's very level, and you're gonna just make sure it's level, and then make sure that you're holding it in place for just a few minutes. So what I did, guys, is I'm gonna do the same thing here with mine. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue mine as well. So mine will be drying too. So just put your thin layer. It doesn't take much really, guys, with this wood. And I'm going to just make sure we're all lined up and just hold it there for a second. So what we did was this little piece here is actually going to fit right on top of this piece of wood. So that is going to need to be glued on as well at some point. So this, what we're doing, if it isn't perfect, that's okay. But we'll be gluing this piece on here, making sure that sometimes it's the person doing the cutting that's not, I didn't do it real even, but that's okay. We'll hold it there. Okay, you feel like you're pretty sturdy there, Caitlin?
Yeah.
Yeah, so see, guys?
So that's what it's gonna look like, just very sturdy.
Yeah.
And straight, and it should be
Yeah.
very good to go.
So, there you go. So,
all right. So now I am going to...
Do you want to put that on now, or do you want to... Yeah, just put...
I'm going to put this strip right here on top. So it's going to look something like that.
Cute.
On top. Can you pass me the glue?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
And you'll just want to use a little bit of this because a little goes a long way.
We found that out.
Yeah. Place this on, make sure it's level.
Cute, cute. So that was about, that little stripe there was about an inch wide.
Mm-hmm.
So, actually, mine on this side. So she's got that in place. Cute.
So this is what it'll look like once you have your top piece in place.
Cute. So you guys are like, what are you doing with all this? You'll see.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and do the bottom piece too.
Yeah, that's
That
good.
way we can let it dry for a minute.
Sounds like a good deal. Like a good plan. Guys, you can see I'm not like being exact with my measurements. I'm just kind of winging it over here, but this is my piece that I'm going to be putting on the top as well. So as you can see, when you're applying this gel, just make sure, like Caitlin said, just be really careful. It does work fast. So, but don't get it too close to the edges. Okay. And with this fabric, this thick fast is not, we did a test to make sure it wasn't going to run through onto, through the cork fabric, and it does not. So that was good. So you can see I got mine on. Later if you need to go back and just, put up a little piece here, because I see mine corners wanting to raise a little bit, go ahead and do that. But it does really stick well. It does stick well.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, look at that. She's looking cute.
So there is the top and the bottom both on.
Nice. Do mine. And getting there. What do you got next, Caitlin?
So the next part I need to do is my bottle and my little strip to go over it. Which is something that I'll need your help with.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we decided that we would probably need assistance with each other to do this. So I'm going to go ahead and set mine aside so I can help her. Decided I wanted a little bit of that trimmed off. So you can see how mine is looking. Isn't that cute, guys? Can't really see it from, but pretty cute. So I'm gonna set this aside and we're gonna work with her. What we're gonna do is we're placing this bottle. We'll get it kind of up closer here so you guys can see it. And what we want to do is we want, maybe about 1/4 of an inch of your wood showing here, because you want to just show off some of that roughness there. And then she's got this tack here, okay? So what we need to do, we probably need to make sure we're standing up on for this one, so we don't need to. Oh, did we lose the tack somewhere?
I think so.
Okay.
We'll find it.
We'll find that tack here in a minute. Did I put it? Yeah. We'll find it.
It's a runaway tack.
Yep, a runaway tack. So where do you want it, Caitlin? You see that we're gonna go ahead and remove this cork here. And we want this kind of right in the center. Does that look about right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're wanting this to start over about there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So she's going to go ahead and press her cork in. You use your muscles. Kind of if you can get it started. If you can't, we had to trim these a little bit, so here. Yeah, we're gonna have to use that. Where's that towel? Just a second, I'll be right back. And I'll see if I can't find that runaway tack.
I have no idea where that one.
I don't know.
It's weird.
I'll find it. Okay. If not, I'll cut another one. All right. So we want this about right there.
Yeah.
All right. So what we're gonna do, because we don't want to damage the tack, is I was gonna put a piece of towel over it and just get my little hammer guys. So part of the towel's coming off. There we go. See, isn't that cute? All right. We need to find her other tack. That went MIA. This one. Just the weirdest thing. All right. It'll show up after we're done. I'm sure of it.
It will.
So I had done an extra one here, so let's go ahead and use it. All right, so we got another one. So what we're gonna, ta-da! We found it. All right, that's funny. Okay.
I didn't think it would be right there.
So we're gonna go ahead and, do you think that? You need to eyeball it. She needs to eyeball it, see where she thinks she wants that.
Probably, yeah, like right there, and then.
Does that look about right?
Yeah.
So this is probably the trickiest part, guys, because we don't want too much slack. I'm gonna look at this just for a second, make sure it's all even. We don't want too much slack, because what we're gonna probably have to do is we're probably gonna have to put a little teeny bit of glue on that bottle, but we can do that here in a minute. So I think that's about where, so we'll probably, here. So, you know, take your time on making sure, and I'm gonna go ahead and snip where we think we want this so we can get this, go ahead and trim it. And trim it, see that line right there? There's kind of some lines on this cork. So I'm gonna follow that line. We're trimming that right kind of up that line. So now, I think that looks all right. Okay, so we're gonna about 1/4 of an inch here. It's all about alarm's going off. All right, I think this is, I'm gonna slide that out so I don't hurt that. Can you hold that over there? And then what we're gonna do, because I don't want to damage that. Didn't want to get real loud, but that's okay. So, oh my goodness, what cuteness is this, guys? So this, actually, I don't even know that you're gonna need
it.
You don't even need,
Oh, I need to put that in just a little bit.
oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna slide that. I didn't get that quite in. So, perfect. Oh my gosh, guys.
That's cute.
Show them what you got there. So
Yeah.
just,
So then that's kind of what your product will look like, and then you just add your little flowers, and it's like a little hanging shelf. And then what's nice about that is you can add these little tacks to hang it up on the back wherever you would like, which we'll do later on, so we can hang that up. But even something cute to put on a shelf or on your desk or anything like that.
oh, it is cute.
That is super cute.
It is. So I can't wait to show you guys once we get it displayed and stuff. So she can, she'll put hers in. So what we're gonna do is kind of just step through mine real quick, just because she just got hers all done. You wanna go ahead and get some, snip those down. I'll have her working on her florals as I work on getting mine. Okay, so 1 inch piece here. What did we end up doing here?
2 inches.
2 inches here, and then here you'll just want to go ahead and measure from your, backyard board to the front to go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna just measure me out a 2-inch piece here. I don't even know how. There's 2 inches. Okay, is it coming along cute? Oh yeah, hers is. Lavender's really big in. We thought that would be kind of cute. So if you have anywhere this spring, because we're getting spring fever, aren't we, Caitlin? Oh my gosh.
Spring is coming.
The groundhog said so, right?
Yeah.
So we are banking on that and wanting to do some kind of more springy colors. That is so adorable. I love just the very, very simple design of all this. So I will tell you guys, we were inspired by this project through Hobby Lobby, and they have some little flyers. Let me see if I can find one. Did we have one around here? Yeah, over here. Let me grab it. So they have these little booklets around. They're just free. So over by the bottles, they have Bottle Beauty. So they have all kinds of neat ideas. And this idea was actually at the bottom. So I think we did a pretty good job of replicating that. What do you guys think? She did the black. I'm gonna go ahead and do the bronze or the antique gold. And then I think we did a pretty good job though of replicating that. That was our intention, see if we could actually do it. It's like, oh, we like that.
We do.
So, and all supplies, every last one of them were purchased, from the hanger to everything that we used was purchased at Hobby Lobby. So if you have a local Hobby Lobby. So I've got mine here, and I'm gonna try to get mine put in place. One thing that I did not do is snip this. So go ahead and show them that, Caitlin. Did you show them?
I have not. So this is my final product.
Oh my gosh.
So that's what it's going to look like if you hang it up or just put it on this shelf. I think that is super cute, and it's nice because you can change out the floral. You can even put like stuff at the bottom too if you don't want things to show, like little decorative rocks or something like that.
Oh, that's a cool idea.
That'd be cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that turned out really good. So I really like that.
Yeah, I did too. It's very good. What I'm doing, because these were just a little bit long, is I'm taking my nippers here, and Caitlin cringes as I'm doing this, but I'm taking, do you see what I'm doing, guys? And going ahead and just using my muscles today and getting those. So here's what my beads will look like. So I'm gonna have to, oh, and I separated my board. That's okay. So when you put your weight on your board, it will come off. Don't do that. Okay. So what we're gonna do here is mine. I did not. One thing I didn't do, and she did, was I'm gonna go ahead and grunge up my sides a little bit. I just noticed I didn't do that, but I wanted to, and I'm gonna go ahead and add it to my edges here. And so I got my bottle, and I don't know, there's something I must have gotten some paint on my fabric. There we go. So go ahead. That's probably about right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Read all of it.
this can be done with one person, but I gotta show that it can be done. So if you're home alone crafting, there you go. Lined up. I don't know. I feel like I need to. That's one way I guess you could do it. It's kind of. That is pretty darn close. All right, see if we can do this. Making sure that the bottle's not in place is probably a good idea. There we go. Yeah. And you slide your bottle in. Oh goodness. So this is the look. So you can see hers, which I really like a lot. And you can see mine, so it gives it just a little bit different look with the gold versus the black. They also, I wanted to tell you, they also do have rolls of just cork if you didn't want, you know, if this was maybe for a man's room or something, or a more masculine space, or you could do, or if you're not a gold person, there is just plain cork that you can get, and I've got this, they're the cork rolls, and I did go ahead and pick a roll of that at the Hobby Lobby as well. So what I'm gonna do with mine is I'm gonna use these here, so get those sprigs kind of put here and there a little bit. Probably not gonna see my sprigs at the bottom quite as much. And yeah, it's just gonna be something very simple. So here you go, guys. Really like Caitlin's better, but I think I need a little bit more tallness right here. Let me put another sprig right in the back there. A little bit more height.
Yeah, that's cute.
There we go. Okay, so there you go, guys. So cute, and actually very simple. So all products you can get at Hobby Lobby. Thank you, and thanks for watching, and we appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Bye.